Previously on the Dice Girls.
And this tree, suddenly above the owl hole, 2 eyes open up on the trunk of this tree. He points a limbed finger at Torque and then points to the owl hole.
Oh. Torque, you must go inside the owl hole.
Goodbye, friends. It was nice meeting you.
You do notice a small, squat jar right inside the owl hole.
I toss it down gently down the tree trunk.
Perfect. And it like rolls across the ground a little bit, and then you are free to go into your new tree habitat home.
With sugar and spice and a roll of the dice, you're listening to The Dice Girls.
It's probably confetti.
So, like, Torque went inside the tree and...
Torque is, you all had a happy, like, bye!
Okay.
Did they shut the door? Or,
They, wandered off far enough into this tree. It's, bigger on the inside. It's like a TARDIS tree.
Okay.
They wandered off far enough into the tree that you can't see them anymore.
Okay, is the tree still, being alive?
So, the tree...
Sentient?
After Torque wandered into it, it stood still for, several minutes, and then it turns and kind of lumbers off into the forest.
I walked away.
It walked away.
What? Oh Come back!
It keeps going.
Come back, what does this do? Excuse me, you dropped this.
It does not respond.
We shall open it.
I don't know. It has a picture of an eye on it?
Mm-hmm. Then I will open it.
No, stop that.
No, yeah.
Can we just shake it a little bit to see what happens?
No.
Can we cast Detect Surprises?
Maybe just a perception check first.
Oh.
I'd like to use a perception check.
let me double check real quick. I might have you do an Arcana check, because let me see what that does.
Right. I got +3 in that. So.
Ooh, that's like a history of stuff, right?
What do you got in Arcana?
Oh, my Arcana's -1, so I'm
Minus
just looking
one.
at it like, this is fluid.
-1.
So I can do an Arcana check. Because I have a +3 in intelligence and a -1 in wisdom.
How does that work?
I'm really smart, I just don't know how to use it.
Oh, right, okay.
So
I feel like
let's
that's in character, yeah.
Yeah.
So an Arcana check measures your ability to recall lore about spells, magic items, eldritch symbols, magical traditions, the planes of existence, and the inhabitants of those planes.
I'll do an Arcana check.
Do an Arcana check.
Last session.
That's a 10.
For a 10, Kai,
I hold the bottle really close to me.
it's just a small squat jar.
Mm-hmm. It's right in your face.
You have seen similarly shaped jars in, apothecaries. And that's really all that's all that you get from it.
Guys, these jars are commonly found in apothecaries, so...
It might be for my Squishy Tentacles birthday. I believe it is a gift for me. Shall I open it now? Yes.
Well, hang on. Okay, let me at least see if I can tell if it's poisonous or not. How about that? Before we open it?
Okay.
All right, and then we can go from there. So I'm going to... I can also detect magic. I guess that would not be that useful.
Yeah, wait. Yeah, maybe, because they do that a lot.
Detect magic would probably be quite useful.
Yes.
Okay.
Very good.
So these are spells, so this is gonna use up 2 out of 3 of my spell slots if I detect poison and magic.
Oh. Just detect magic first.
Okay.
And then we could go from there if we're not getting a reading.
Okay.
What do you think?
No, that sounds good.
Okay.
Do you think it'll tell me if it's poison magic?
I believe it tells you the school of magic that it's from if it has magical properties.
Is there a poison school?
There's not a poison school.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna use detect magic on the jar of fluid.
What does that look like?
And
you don't know that it's fluid. It's just a squat jar. You haven't opened it yet.
Yeah,
it's not clear? Like a glass bottle?
You can't see what's inside of it.
What color is it?
The jar is... We're gonna say it's like brown.
Mm-hmm, that's what I was
with like some yellow kind of swirls. And then so that's just the color of the jar. And then there's a label like all the way around it. And the only thing on the label is a drawing of an eye.
Okay.
It's probably confetti. Would be my guess.
Okay. So I had the jar up in Kai's face, and and I'm probably still holding it there while I'm saying, "Oh no, let me use detect magic." So I take the jar and I instead hold it up to my own face, probably too closer than necessary, and I squint at it just really hard.
Do you wiggle your fingers at it?
And I do. I wiggle my fingers at it. And I kind of rub my temple a little. And then I say, "Are you magic?"
I like how other people's is like, a glow encompasses the jar, and then you're just like, I squint at it, I rub my temple. Are you magic?
It glows, probably.
Probably.
So yes, the way that the spell works is that anything within 30 feet of you that is magical, you'll sense its presence, and you can see a faint aura around any magical item. Kai's backpack lights up like a Christmas tree because she bought so many things from Hector. In fact, all of you are carrying probably at least one magic item, so you do detect those items. And yes, you do see a faint aura of magic surrounding the jar that you're holding. You can tell by looking at it that whatever is contained inside the jar is from the divination school of magic.
I get the feeling that if I let you guys know what school of magic this is, you can enlighten me on what it means.
No, it just sounds really cool.
You don't know what divination is?
Well, it's like scrying, right? Yeah.
Oh, I'm like
future stuff. So.
I'm trying to remember what that class in Harry Potter was about. Like, was that the T one where they did the
Yeah, the crystal ball. Yeah.
Oh, okay. It's like Claire stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey guys, this is the contents or
just the is it? Yeah, is.
I mean, it is around the whole jar, but you get the feeling it's the contents of the jar.
Okay, I get the feeling that the contents of this jar were made with the divination school of magic.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Like from Claire or something.
Oh, it could be.
But why would she drop it off at a tree out here?
I just have a feeling she's got her hands in all different parts of the world.
And plus, she doesn't have FedEx, so she probably has to rely on alternate modes of transportation.
Is it Firefly X? Or?
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, fireflies, carry this jar.
That's probably where those other ones went.
Yeah.
Should we open it?
Yes.
Okay. Probably. I mean, we have no indication that we were meant to get this. For all I can tell, that tree just dropped it by accident. But sure, let's just open it up.
Okay, but first, I don't think we should stand next to her when she opens it.
I want to see what's inside of it, so.
I'm going to back up as far as I can legally.
Yeah. I mean,
you could back up all the way back to Narset.
Unless it contains something really cool that I miss out on if I'm not standing right next to them.
Go hide behind a tree. Both of you go hide behind trees. I'm gonna open it. So I'm gonna hold it out like
You're gonna
at
take
arm's
a defensive
length.
stance?
I take a defensive stance and I hold it out at arm's length. What kind of cap or stopper does it have?
So it's got like a cork kind of stopper in it.
Okay. So I just like poke it with my fingernail and rip it right out. Because I'm super strong.
That's fair. Totally fair. You pop the lid off of the jar, and
I flinch.
Nothing happens.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay, I'm moving up closer to look inside the jar.
No kind of like mist or anything coming out of it?
Nope.
Okay.
No rubber snakes.
No confetti.
No confetti.
I have dark vision, so I'm gonna bring it. I'm gonna tilt it to try and like look inside and like look down the neck of it.
So it's like it's got a big. It's like a big round, like short but wide kind of jar, so you can see into it quite easily. Is what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
You see inside of the jar a kind of like it's like an oily kind of ointment inside of it. It's mostly brown. It has some bright orange and yellow flecks, and it smells kind of earthy and sweet, and you're maybe getting like also a hint of floral.
It might be for styes. Don't you think? Or like tired eyes.
Dry red eyes.
Dry red eyes, yeah. Or
Oh God.
if we drink it, will we see the future?
I don't know.
Because it has an eye on it. That's what that means. See the future.
I don't know if drinking an unknown substance is a good idea.
It looks kind of oily and ointmenty. So
Okay.
perhaps you apply it directly to the forehead,
Or on your eyelids. Put it on your eyelids, guys.
Yes, let's put mysterious substance on eyelids. Great
I think
idea.
I should dip my finger in just a tap just to test it. What do you say? I think that's a great solution. Not enough to kill me and take me out of the game, but just enough to just see if it's going to, like, eat my finger.
Go for it.
Okay, yeah. I hold the jar out to you.
I'm trying to look at your face, Becca, to see if this is a good idea or not. Okay, so I just ever slightly just touch the liquid just a tiny, tiny bit.
Okay, you get a tiny, tiny bit of ointment on your finger.
Okay.
Do you feel it?
I'm gonna rub some on my eyelid.
Okay.
Eyelid just isn't a good place.
You feel like a slight tingling sensation.
And then you go blind.
Do not go blind.
The tingling turns into burning.
No, it does not. You just feel a slight tingling sensation.
Guys, it's all buzzy. It's like, it's great. It's good. This is a sign that this is what we're supposed to do with it.
You could be allergic to it.
No, because when I dipped my finger in it, I had no reaction. The only time I had a reaction is when I put it on I'm gonna put it on my eyeball.
No. I draw the line there.
But I may be able to see Claire, see the future, or see where Sadie is.
Maybe put it on your forehead, like Rhakna suggested.
Yeah, like a third eye kind of thing.
Oh, to open the third eye.
Yeah.
Okay, is it still my go?
We're not in combat.
Okay, I like to take more and then put it where my third eye would be.
When you do that, you definitely feel a tingling sensation, like even stronger than when it was on your eye, your regular eye.
Okay.
You don't necessarily in this moment see anything different or unusual, but you feel like you feel very perceptive. You feel like you could probably spot things that maybe others wouldn't be able to see.
Hey.
Oh no.
There is some stuff going on in my mind right now.
That sounds concerning.
No, this is amazing. I feel as though I have extra sensitive perspiration. Like I can sense things that maybe I couldn't normally sense if I wasn't wearing the...
Perception, perhaps?
Yes.
Is the word you were looking for?
Yes. Try it.
Triggus.
Yes.
How many hands am I holding up?
5. Hands or fingers? 1.
Hands.
Okay, 1.
Okay. Is that what he actually...
That's accurate.
Okay. I wave it back and forth. Are you seeing this in slow motion?
No,
Okay.
I don't think so.
Nope.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Somebody, somebody hides something and don't tell me what it is. Tell each other a secret and don't tell me what it is, and I'm going to try and guess what it is and see if the lotion works. Okay, I'm closing my ears. You got it? Did you tell the secret?
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
Did you tell it to her or did she tell it to you?
You should know.
Oh, you told it to her. Kai, you told Rhakna that you think I am the most amazing creature you've ever met in your life. Is that accurate? Pretty accurate?
No.
No?
No.
Was I close? Was I in the neighborhood?
No.
Okay. It doesn't work, guys.
To be fair, we didn't do anything.
Yeah, we didn't tell each other a secret.
It was
See,
a
but
trick question.
you should have known that we didn't tell each other a secret.
You guys are sneaky.
Hail and well met, weary traveller. If you're looking for a tale of fantasy, adventure, and slapstick, you've come to the right place. It's called I Rolled a 4, a Dungeons & Dragons podcast made up of 4 characters. The caring elven cleric, Olivia.
Stop being empathetic towards spiders. I can't. I'm empathetic towards everything.
The steadfast half-elf paladin, Tikal.
I have a knife in my boot and precisely 972 ball bearings.
We lost a few of those.
The aloof tiefling druid, Oriana.
Ori's gonna turn to Tikal and Canale and just say,
Don't die.
don't die.
I knew it was
Or
coming.
Don't go to jail.
Make good choices.
And the lovable half-orc rogue, Canale.
Good evening, Your Grace, or however you address kings in this land.
God, incredible.
Way to blend in.
All led by the capricious and fickle God King.
Canale and Olivia both give me Constitution contest against this weasel's strength. Which again, crazy sentence.
Hear them battle industrious kobolds, uncover ancient treasures, and save the King of Neverwinter while making one hell of a mess on their way of trying to get paid.
Because friendship was the real treasure.
And then all of a sudden,
And then I start making out. I'm just kidding.
Are you interested? Then put up a seat at our table. There's always more room here on I Rolled a 4.
Available basically anywhere you can get podcasts. Check us out at IRAF Podcast on Twitter or on Facebook for screenshots, character art, and pictures of our pets. See you at the table.
Hey Dicelings, it's Becca, your Dice Girls DM. Thank you so much for listening to episode 36, which I'm trying not to laugh while I say because this is such a fun episode. I did not expect them to take so much time opening that jar, but I'm so glad they did because it's absolutely some of my favorite scenes from our whole story so far. Things are about to get super crazy up in here. I hope you guys are excited for what's coming next because I know I am. I know these ladies are because we've already recorded it and it's super, super fun. Real quick announcements this morning. It's Monday morning. As soon as I'm done recording this, the episode is coming out. So, first, I want to say sorry for the crackling sounds. I don't know if y'all noticed. I tried to eliminate them as much as I could. I think, we had like maybe a cell phone on the table when we recorded this episode or something like that was just interfering with the audio every so often, which I didn't discover until I started editing. So this episode and the next might have some crackling sounds, and I'm really sorry for that, but we definitely fixed it the next time we recorded. Super exciting news. I am leaving today for Drawlicon in Fort Wayne, Indiana. It's going to take place at the end of this week. If you're going to be there, I would love to meet you. I'm hopefully going to make myself pretty easy to find. I'm sure I'll be wearing Dice Girls hoodies and t-shirts, and I plan on at some point in my life making a name tag out of our business card. So yeah, I'm going to be at Drawlicon this weekend. I'm also going to be at Gen Con at the end of the month. In between, I'm going to be on the road, so it's going to be a fun and crazy month. But don't worry, we're still going to have episodes coming out every Monday. So here is one more. I can't believe I almost forgot this, y'all. So one more super exciting thing. We have our merch store. We said we'd be introducing new items every month or so, and it's already been a month since we released those stickers. Holy bananas. Where did that time go? I couldn't even begin to tell you. Anyways, we now have tank tops, which we're really excited for summer about. That sentence made no sense. We're really excited for our tank tops in our merch store. We would love if you would check them out. You can find it on thedicegirlspodcast.com, and then all you have to do is click on the link to the merch store. They are available in all the designs that we currently have available, and I know Ashley is hard at work on new designs, so those will be coming out soon as well. Thank you to everyone who supports us. We love you. We love you. We love you. And now I gotta go pack. So I will talk to y'all later, and enjoy the rest of your episode. Oh, I had to pop back in because I almost forgot to say that this week we are talking again about the Cookie Crew, which is a super fun mini-series by Quest Friends, and you can find it at questfriendspodcast.com/Cookie Crew. It's a lot of fun. It's just so clever. I really enjoy it, and I think you guys will enjoy it too, and you're going to hear a little bit about it before we hop back into our show.
Welcome to Minor Key Radio, the underground radio station for all your illicit student needs. Charlotte, I wouldn't say illicit. You're right, Shannon, you're right. I'd say illiterate, because once again the University of Key's draconian stance on book banning is keeping the students in the dark, which is why we're here to advertise a super fun slumber party, which is also in the dark, I guess, but in a good way. If you're listening to this, you'll know where it is. The code this week is CNSI 7650. And don't worry about bringing a pillow, we have so many. No one's here to help us, but we are here to help you. Read the revolution. But what does that mean, you ask? It means that in Quest Friends, the Cookie Crew, an all-woman actual play miniseries run using the Numenera system, can be found at questfriendspodcast.com/Cookie Crew. Snapos are the worst, pirates are known for their involvement in the roller derby, and things are often on fire. Quest Friends, the Cookie Crew.
But maybe nobody else puts any on their face yet, and Triggus, maybe we should look around a little and see if you notice anything that looks weird.
Okay. Do we want Triggus to be the only one who has the ointment on his face?
Do you want to put it on your face?
Kinda.
I hold out the open bottle to you. Go for it.
I put it on my eye. Third eye, not until...
Right, yeah. You put it on your forehead.
Yeah.
You also feel the tingling sensation, and you experience what Triggus has been talking about. You get the feeling that you can see things as they truly are.
I'm feeling perceptive.
Is that new?
Extra perceptive.
Okay. Well, you guys look around.
Okay.
I'm gonna put the cork back in this bottle.
Okay.
We look around.
Do we do perception rolls?
Yeah, go ahead and do a perception check.
Okay. 3.
Plus and minus? You're probably minus.
0. So 30.
You got a minus 3.
30.
Oh, no, just a 0.
A 0.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
6.
Would they have advantage?
I don't think so.
Okay.
9.
That's not great. You both definitely still feel like you could notice maybe hidden things if they were there, but neither of you see in the forest around you anything that appears to be hidden.
Well, let's walk further and see if we notice anything.
Yes, onwards.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, let's go ahead.
So we start walking.
We go.
Forwards, not backwards.
Yeah, that's fair. You keep continuing in the direction that you were headed before you encountered the tree, the final dot on your map. Let's say you walk forward about 120 feet or so, and then I'm going to have you, Kai and Triggus, each roll me another perception check.
That's a crit fail. Gosh darn it.
14.
Okay. Triggus, you're so busy looking for secret things that you run face first into like a tree branch, and it actually wipes most of the ointment off of your forehead. And you lose that tingly feeling and that very perceptive feeling. You're also going to take 1d4 of damage because the twig is going to poke you in the face.
Yep, that one.
Is this one?
Yep.
Okay.
4.
No.
4 damage.
And you're at 15.
No, I'm at 22. Because we reset, didn't we?
No.
You have not reset since it has not been a full day yet.
No, you were at 15. Now you minus 4.
11?
Yeah, I'm at 9, by the way.
No, we need to remedy this. Okay. Oh, we better be we better be careful.
We better be dangerous.
Kai, for your perception check, I need to ask you a question.
Okay.
Where's the map?
Wasn't I carrying it before?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, if we're walking, like, continuing, and then I'm going to have the map out, assuming that we're not walking off the edge of it.
Okay. Kai, while you're walking, you glance at the map in Rhakna's hand, and you see a faint glow coming from it.
Guys, the map is glowing.
Is it a secret tunnel?
I don't know.
It probably is a secret tunnel.
What do you mean? It's, like, the whole thing?
No, it's like a very small contained spot on the map.
There's a small contained spot on the map that's glowing.
Well, point at it. What is it? I hold out the map to you. Point at it. What is it?
I point at it.
So, Kai, when you look directly at the map, you see a new spot marked on there that you didn't see before.
It's a new spot.
It's north of the final dot that was on your map, and it's in the shape of an X.
X marks the spot. There's an X right there. See?
I don't see anything.
I don't see anything either.
Ointment would be my guess. But it's there.
Okay. Let's go there.
But, what hit points? What are you at?
9.
Oh no, what
I
are
walk
you
in
at?
front.
Shouldn't we, like, heal ourselves before we walk into possibly a bad situation? Let's just go for it. You go first. Yeah, you go first, Rhakna.
I'm definitely in front.
Okay.
And I don't make any comment about that being famous last words or anything. Okay, yeah, I'm definitely walking in front, and yeah, we go towards the X.
Okay, yeah. So, after a little while of walking, and it's starting to get dark now, the day is starting to end. You started your morning by meeting Twerk. It's been a very long day. It is starting to get dark. Kai, after you've been walking for a little while, you see a magnificent, gorgeous tree in front of you. The trunk is wide and massive, and the leaves seem to be slowly shifting colors. It's absolutely beautiful. And you see this. Triggus and Rhakna see just another grove of trees. It doesn't look like anything unusual from what you've seen so far.
Guys, look at the pretty tree.
Which one?
That one. Like, the leaves are, like, changing color. This is cool.
What? It's glowing?
Is it glowing?
It's not glowing, but the leaves are, like, slowly shifting colors.
It's not, like, glowing, but the leaves are, like, changing colors.
Okay, well, I mean, you haven't collapsed or anything yet, so I'm gonna put some of the ointment on. And I gotta see what you're talking about.
When Rhakna puts the ointment on her forehead, she experiences the same tingling sensation and the feeling of being more perceptive, and suddenly you see exactly the tree that Kai is talking about, and it is gorgeous. It's the most beautiful tree that you've ever seen.
It's beautiful.
Yeah. Triggus, you gotta put some more on so you can see.
Can I? Can I reapply? Okay.
Go for it.
Okay, so I put more on my forehead.
You feel the tingling, you see the magnificent tree. It's probably the biggest tree you've ever seen. Like I said, the trunk is super wide. Again, the leaves are slowly shifting colors. You also notice that the trunk of the tree has 5 small holes lined vertically in its trunk.
Are those holes low enough for us to reach them?
Mm-hmm.
Let's go get inside.
They're very small holes. They're
Are
they ribbon-sized holes?
You don't know.
Oh.
They're small enough for the ribbon to... They're big enough to hold the ribbons.
I sense a puzzle. Should we put the ribbons in the tree?
We could try. How many ribbons are there?
5?
You have 5 ribbons.
We have 5 ribbons.
Yes.
What, you want me to just cram them in there?
One in each hole.
Like, roll them up nicely.
Yeah, but
So we're not just like shoving ribbon.
We're going to have to leave it to where part of it's hanging out. If it's not the right sequence, then we'll need to switch the ribbons.
What order should we go in?
The order, like, the
First to
low
last?
On the
lowest
map.
would be the first one, and the highest would be the one we just got.
Okay, I do that.
So referencing your map.
Referencing my map, I neatly roll up the ribbons so that I can place them ever so gently into the holes in the tree trunk, and I place them in the order that we got them from bottom to top, since that's the direction we were moving on the map.
Yeah. So you place the olive ribbon goes in the bottom,
Mm-hmm.
then the mauve would be the next one, aquamarine next, and then the rust-colored ribbon, and then the amber-colored ribbon on top.
Yes.
Nothing happens.
Rhakna, how many gems are in your gem box?
Oh.
Are you for real? I didn't write it down. I don't know that I even ever actually opened it myself. Like,
Didn't we open it to show Rom?
I mean, like, I don't know that I've looked inside of it. I think that Claire might have looked inside of it, and I'm sure Rom looked inside of it, but I don't know that I actually did. Well, okay, I just won't answer your question. I'll just skip to the part where I put the jewels in.
Rhakna would remember that there were 5 gemstones in the gem box that she got from Hector. There was an amethyst, a ruby, an emerald, a sapphire, and like a sphalerite, which is like an orange-yellow gemstone.
They correspond with the ribbons. Right? No, there's not a purple ribbon.
No, they correspond with the drawing of the people.
Do they?
The drawing of the people on the napkin.
I don't necessarily need you to give me the answer, but I do need the colors again.
Sure. Amethyst, so a purple.
Okay.
A ruby, which is red. An emerald, that's green. A sapphire, that's blue. And a sphalerite, which is orange. Sphalerite. Those are the 5 gems that Rhakna remembers seeing in the box when she bought it from Hector.
There was a yellow one on the map, or the drawing, right? On the symbol? I remember there being a yellow.
The map was, we had an olive.
The map was olive, mauve, aqua, rust, and amber. Kai, Alexa, to answer your question, because you would be able to pull out your symbol and look at it, the 5 things on the symbol were purple, red, green, blue, orange.
Okay.
And they were joined together by a yellow band.
Okay. So there was yellow.
There was yellow, yes.
Purple, red, green, blue, orange? Mm-hmm. Well, my gem colors do correspond exactly to the symbol. Has nothing to do with the ribbons.
Yeah.
As far as I can tell. But that's some information I didn't realize before.
Are the ribbons gone?
No.
We have them.
We pulled them back out of the tree?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, totally.
The tree did not eat the ribbons.
Okay.
Is what-
Let's reverse them from bottom to top.
Yeah, just to be sure. Okay.
We do that.
I'll leave the aqua where it is, and I just switch the
Switch
other
around
4.
it.
Yeah.
So now you've got olive on top, then mauve, aquamarine, rust, and amber.
Yes.
When you switch the last ribbon, the leaves on the tree start trembling.
Oh. Triggus solved it.
They start trembling, and you see the ribbons begin, the part that's hanging out, they begin braiding themselves together in this beautiful pattern that uses all 5 of the colors. And after a moment, a doorway opens up in the trunk of this tree. It looks like it would lead down a tunnel.
Secret tunnel?
But you're not positive because you're having trouble seeing past the large orc man aiming his crossbow.
This is where you say, Dad?
He sees you, and you hear a gruff voice say, "Give me one good reason I shouldn't shoot you right where you stand."
'Cause she's your daughter?
The man freezes in place, and he looks at you, Rhakna. He looks at you real hard, and after a moment, he lowers his crossbow, and his face is overcome with emotion, and he just says, "Rocky?"